CMS. Uh, and our cloud management system. So here, well, let's welcome our software engineer, Mr. Charles. Charles, our product manager, to help to do the introduction about our CMS system. Okay. Thank you. Welcome, Charles.
Good day, everyone. Welcome to the webinar, and I'm so excited to share this topic with you. My name is Charles, and I'm the product manager responsible for the CMS system. I expect that all of you can gain some useful information today that would help you work better. Though it's compatible with TR069, but it's far more than what we think about. Okay, let's get started. When designing a new system, we always consider what pain points exist and then explore how our product can address these issues in your real application scenarios. We will encounter various situations in the past. Maybe some of you don't have suitable software in your applications, leading to uncontrolled network, especially when the number of devices keep increasing. As you know, some of the configurations can't be performed through ORT web. Others may have a tool, but the management costs are too high. Because you have to handle different systems at the same time, as you have multiple brands or models of devices, or the system is complex. It requires extensive professional knowledge to operate it, or simply the system is too costly. Besides, maybe some of you don't prioritize device management after opening the business for your customers, but you want to know how many users you have or which users may be lost. All in all, we care about what you care about. If you have other challenges, we can discuss them later. Okay, I think it's time to introduce our awesome CMS product now. Let's see whether it can resolve the problems we faced earlier. What CMS is a one-stop platform for effortless management of network devices delivering business insights. There are three key words in this concept: one-stop, effortless management, business insights. What does one-stop mean? We can manage different brands or models of devices in one place. And with the lifecycle management, you don't need to integrate with other systems. And it's compatible with third-party ONU or ORT devices. What does effortless management mean? We believe that one person, even with limited professional knowledge, can handle it, as it's graphic, process-based, and intelligent. We don't recommend configuring it with data model of TR069 because it requires extensive technical expertise. What does business insights mean? Maybe it sounds a bit abstract. So let me explain. Since device management is the basic infrastructure of our system, but we try to make it play a greater role. So we provide some business analysis, such as device and alarm trend, OLT PAN ports, and uplink traffic statistics, and user churn analysis, and remind us when the user's packet is nearing expiration. There are also other advantages, such as flexible deployment is easy to understand. Regarding the intelligent maintenance, we believe the best management software is the one that requires minimal manual intervention. So we have the automatic inspection. It can identify the risks and repair them automatically. Let me give you an example. After we create a task that checking the Wi-Fi signal with a certain frequency, if one device's signal is weak, we will switch it to the best channel automatically, without the customer noticing any issues. It's really dramatic. What about software plus hardware is greater than 2? When designing a feature, we try to combine the software and the hardware to provide the best solution. For example, when displaying the details page of ONU, we try to get all the information through a specific node instead of getting parameters one by one. As a result, we can display the page more quickly, and so we get better experience. So let's talk about our advantages. Let's move on to the next page, product roadmap. It can answer the question, what features support these advantages? About 2 years ago, we brought up the concept of CMS product, and we released the first version in March of last year. It can support TR069 ONU only. But in the second version, we can support OLT management and app management. In the third version, we can support multi-tenant and the loss-bound interface. Recently, we are developing the version of 3.3, and in the future, we will add some more useful features such as performance refactoring, intelligent inspection, and Wi-Fi optimizations. I want to emphasize that we prioritize the development of features based on your requirements. So if you have other suggestions, I'll be appreciated if you can give me more feedback. In fact, regarding the performance refactoring, it's brought up by some of you. It enables you to view the historic performance state. Okay, regarding the development options, this is the first decision you need to make when you approach our CMS system. You can choose on-premise or SaaS. Both of them are easy to deploy. For on-premise, you can request an install package and then choose a suitable hardware server based on your scale of devices, and then install it, start CMS service. Finally, you log in and bind devices. Comparing with SaaS is simpler. You can request an account and we will create it for you. And then you log in the SaaS website and bind devices. After deployment, maybe some of you have mature systems in your company. So we provide load-bound interface, so you can integrate it with them seamlessly. The load-bound interface provides abundant state, so you don't need to manage complex devices. Your system only needs to communicate with CMS service. I think this architecture is more reasonable. After deployment, we aim to manage our devices. So we provide device lifecycle management from device binding, business opening, batch operations, monitoring, troubleshooting, and business analysis. All of them are under consideration and has corresponding some related functions. So you don't need to integrate it with other systems such as Zabbix or Grapha. In the following, I will introduce these modules one by one. About device binding, I have encountered many other systems when they did fill in many parameters when binding devices. Even they need to operate with command line, but for our CMS system, it only requires fill in 3 parameters at most. Let me take the ORT binding for example. You just need to fill in server address, username, and password. It's the same way with ONU binding, so it's really simply. So we can follow the device binding guide only when we just want to have a test. But what about batch operations? Just think about this scenario. You got a new OIT device and you are not sure how to make it work. So our policy is here to assist you. We provide a clear guide you can follow. Firstly, you can configure OIT1 and then create or select profiles, include DBA profile, line profile, or service profile, even TR069 and 1 profile. And finally, you select deployment ports, ONU word mode, and the matching rules. And then just wait for the ONU to connect. The ORT device will perform these profiles automatically. And then we will connect the optic link between ONU and ORT. We can also preset TR069 channel at the same time. So we have connected the ONU and ORT devices. And what's the next step? With the help of provision, we can perform configurations to improve business opening efficiency. I think most of them are familiar with it, so I will skip over it. After we open the business for our customers, usually we need to keep monitoring its health status. So we have the alarm module. This is the workflow of alarm module. We have preset some alarms and events. You can customize the threshold of each matrix and filter which alarms should be paid attention to. Once the value of matrix exceeds the threshold, we will receive the real-time alarms. You can also receive the alarm notifications through email, webhook, or CMS app. Some of them can self-recover, but others need to manual processing. Once the alarms are cleared, it will be recorded as a history alarm or stored in a local file. About alarm analysis. As time goes, there are so many alarms. Maybe you will get lost in them. So you are not sure which alarm should be processed in time. So based on real-time alarms, we generate some useful information for you. For example, if one device's signal is lost, you probably ignore it, but if it happens 3 times, it may indicate a critical problem, and you should take it seriously. I think this information is really useful. Sometimes, maybe you want to analyze the trend of some metrics to locate users' problems. So we have the performance module. Regarding the monitoring software, Zabbix is well known, but it's complex to use. You need to add host initially, and there are logic expressions everywhere. But our aim is to achieve a lightweight Zabbix. You can build your own monitoring systems with only a few steps. Firstly, you can select ONU or ORT devices that need to be monitored, and then select some metrics. And finally, you can view the performance state from live view or historic view. You can even compare the date between devices. This is the standard process. You can configure the trigger actions at the same time, such as alarm notifications. So you can receive alarm notification as soon as possible. Or you can configure execute instructions and then view the results. Though we have the alarms or performance module, we can't avoid all the problems. So we have the troubleshooting module. It provides only 3 steps to quickly locate and solve problems. Firstly, you can select the customer's faulty device. You can try to pin, transient, or test its speed. And then you can start automatic diagnosis. It will check the optic link and one service, Wi-Fi or LAN connections, and show the likely problems. Based on the suggestion, you can choose a suitable tool for the repair. As you can see, most of our features are organized with a clear step-by-step guide. It's easy to understand. I believe you can use it in practice more quickly. Let's take a look at the Smart ORT. It's compatible with third ORT devices. Since now, we have compatible with Zhongxin C300 and Huawei 5683T. And in the future, we will add more modules in the future. I believe most of you are interested in it. About the CMS app, you can view business operations anytime and anywhere. I want to emphasize that it's not only the copy of PC web. It's designed to focus on checking the entire network and delivering business insights. So, based on the dashboard and the management, we provide user analysis, such as user addition, churn trend, and reminders when the customer's packets are near expiration, and receive the alarm notification in time so you can handle it as soon as possible. Maybe you are curious about how the CMS app connects to the CMS service. For on-premise, there are two ways to connect CMS service: direct and relay connections. Both of them are easy to connect. So it means that whether you are on a local network or public network, you can connect without limitations. Comparing with SaaS, since it works on the public network naturally, so you can connect the CMS service directly. As you can see, we provide a step-by-step guide for you so you can connect the CMS service quickly. So let's worry about the features of CMS system. You might be wondering, what's the benefits for me? So let's have a summary. It can easily manage network devices at a low cost, reducing maintenance costs, and receive business decision-making suggestions. As you know, we can manage different brands or models of devices in one system. And with the lifecycle management, you don't need to integrate with other systems. So you can manage all your devices in one place. And it offers easy onboarding and a user-friendly interface. So you don't have to be professional. I believe you can handle it in practice very quickly. And with the provision, you can open the business for your customers efficiency. Thanks to the automatic inspection, it can identify the risks and repair them automatically. So you can resolve problems before user complain. This is really reduce your workload and improve user satisfaction. As you can see earlier, we provide some business analysis, such as reminders when the customer's packet are near expiration. So you can contact them as soon as possible. And with the app portal, you can view the business operations anytime and anywhere. So you don't need to take a heavy laptop. It's really convenient for you. The last is the low cost. I think it's the most important for you. We provide a customized solution with software and hardware. So you don't need to pay for the software separately. So that's all the benefits for you. That's all the contents of for my presentation today. Thank you for listening. And like I mentioned earlier, if you have any suggestions, please give me more feedback. If you have other questions, we can discuss them now.
Hello, brother. I see one question is, hi, can you allow to set your PowerPoint and presentation to use? Of course, after this presentation, you will share our PPT document to you guys. No problem. Hello, everyone. If you have any question, and don't hesitate to ask us. And our product manager and in here waiting for your guys' problem. May I request for the video for our guidance and the presentation and to client and the partner? 对。We have some introduction of our CMS video, and if you guys wanna to have it, we can share you guys. Any problem? Hi, don't be shy, everyone. How can we configure this OLT simply?
There are one page to introduce how we can configure the IoT devices. Let me see. It's about this page. Once you get a new IoT device, you can follow in this guide to configure it. Firstly, you can configure the IoT1, and secondly, you can create or select profiles. If you have, we will have profiles defaults, and it includes DBA profile, line profile, or service profile, even TR069 and 1 profile. And then select the deployment PAN ports, ONU work mode, and the matching rules. That's a clear step-by-step guide for you, so you can follow the guides. I see a question based on Charles' presentation. It means that CMS has an integrated billing system. Does it have a subscription fee? Now, I want to emphasize that we haven't integrated with the billing system. We just have some data analysis, such as device, the user addition trend or churn, short-term trend, and remind if the customer's packets are near expiration, all the information need to be filled by yourself.
Yeah, but we have a plan to build up into the building this picture into our CMS. If a customer need it, we can do it in the future, no problem. And because the CMS is not a stable, not a fixed system, we will continue to develop it and continue to improve this system service quality, continue to improve our customer and certification.
I want to add something. We will support the billing system in the future, but since now you can integrate the billing system with the CMS northbound interface. I try to log in CMS, but need to scan. Do you mean the CMS app?
And another question is other brand loyalty would be Andy, this CMS.
Yes, sure. That's one page introduction about smart IoT. We are compatible with Zhongxin C300 and Huawei 5683T, and we will extend compatibilities to more models in the future.
How about the ONU?
As the CMS system is compatible with TR069, so if your ONU is compatible with it, so CMS